It is giveaway time at Futtrading.co.uk. Dan and I want to say thank you to you guys for an insane start to 2021. So a lucky site subscriber is going to win the rest of FIFA 21 completely and utterly free. If you debated trying us up till now, now's your chance to get involved. If you're already using us, we want to say thank you to you guys. So yeah, enjoy it. Hopefully one of you guys will enjoy trading on FIFA 21 for free for the rest of the game. Just so you know, £10 a month gets you access to buying prices for icons, specials and silvers, as well as Thursday flips. And £15 per month gets you access to the live filters area and the gold chem style area, with 2 new additions in the pipeline for you guys too. Way better value than any FIFA points you will ever open. Way better value than most trading services. So what are you waiting for? Get involved. Check out futtrading.co.uk. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe down below. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, nearly 6,000 gained this month alone. And you will want to subscribe to the channel because we're coming towards the end of trading to 5 million on my main account, and hopefully in the next couple of days that is done. As we end that, we're now starting a new series which is basically seeing how much I can make in a week on a brand new account. That account will be given away to one of you guys subscribed completely free. Once I'm done with it, I'll have no use for it. We've already got plenty of accounts we trade with. So make sure you subscribe if you want to win. You can't win unless you're subscribed. But yeah, smash a like on this video. Let's try and get the video to 150 likes. That is the minimum we can do these days. Comment down below. Let me know everything you're doing. But this video is all about tonight and investing for what we call Thursday flips. So for those who don't know, Thursday flips are essentially when we buy into cards on Wednesdays and then we sell them on Thursdays for profit as people buy their weekend league teams. This week comes with the added complication of team of the year. Now that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because it means that prices should come down with supply of packs tonight. It's bad because there's constant supply and sometimes that can hold prices down. What I won't be doing in this video is telling you go out and buy X card, because number one, that's not teaching you how to trade. Number two, I don't want to be seen to be influencing the market in that way and impacting the buys that I'm buying or anything like that. And number three, what will happen is you'll go out and buy cards and be like, they didn't rise, what's going on? So this is me teaching you guys how to trade, basically, how to look at cards and do whatever you need to do on the market at that time. Basically, what happens tonight is we're going to get some sort of supply at 6 PM in terms of promo packs for defenders for team of the year. I've been watching prices of cards for the last 2 or 3 days with supply, how they dip and how they then climb. But what I'm finding at the moment is a lot of the cards tend to dip in the morning the next day and then climb up again. So the holds on these might be a bit longer. I can tell you cards that I'm looking at. I've got no qualms of doing that. For example, someone that I've looked at today quite heavily is Memphis Depay. On fluctuations, this guy, I trade with him a lot. He's a very consistent sort of seller. 5-star skill moves always means he holds some sort of value. He's 82,500 in the market now. I've been watching him for the last hour and a half and been picking him up. So I picked up one at 78, one at 76, one at 77, one at 76. It's a Jerez that we bought. And one there at 75.5. I'm just testing the water to see what he does. Now, I will just show you on Futbin and across these websites, basically, what I'm looking for when I'm looking for Thursday flips. I'm going to show you guys how you find them. So let's go across to Futbin quickly. So Futbin here, the starting place you should always look at for Futbin is this part here, the popular players. Now forget team of the years and stuff like that. But you do want to be looking at these popular players because it's usually a very good place to start with where you buy. Now we will look at the pie in a second. I'll get another tab up for that. But this usually gives you some sort of idea of what people are looking at. So for example, Rafael Varane is someone that I am interested in. I'm not telling you to go out and buy him. But he's 96,000 coins on the market right now. And what I'm interested in is hourlies. So again, he's been about at his low 94, 95. Yesterday was around the 106, 107k mark. Monday, again after weekend league, 105. And again, we take his daily graphs. We'll just take it from like a week back. And we'll just see basically where he was at sort of a week ago as it stands. Let me just get my keyboard lit up again so I can see what I'm doing. And since it's been what Varane's been doing for X amount of time now. So the Saturday of weekend league before team of the year was 130k. Last week again was 118k going into weekend league. He's seen a steady decline since then. Now, does that mean that Varane's going to keep declining? Not necessarily. What it does mean, though, is that my buy-in price on someone like a Varane has to be on point. Has to be very much on point. The most important thing that I'm going to give you in terms of advice for this week, if you are going to buy into investments that are going to rise, avoid low-end cards. Avoid Wan-Bissaka, Semedo, and cards like that. They will probably bounce back if you buy them with Shadows and Hunters on them. But I don't like them as buys this week, one bit. Just because there's so much supply of them. You're going to get supply tonight. You're going to get supply during Div Rival Wars tomorrow. Supply Thursday night with potentially all Team of the Years back in packs again. For me, I'm looking at these sort of cards. What I do think there may end up being, though, is a longer hold on some of these cards. I do think there's going to be a longer hold on some of these cards because the constant supply might hold them down. But whereas a week ago, I look at a Varane maybe at 130 or here at 118 and go, okay, cool, well, 100 is probably decent buy-in for a minimum sort of 110, 115, bounce back potentially with shadow on him. This week I look at a card like Varane and I think, well, if I'm going to be buying Varane, my buying's going to be 85, 90 maximum and it needs a big drop-off in him, which is why I'm sort of looking more towards special cards because the constant supply of someone like Varane's going to affect him. Now, I do just want to show you the pie, and that was the point we come over to here. So look at 86 the pie. I've been saying to you guys all week, the reason why I like special cards for trading at the moment is because they have finite supply. There's only a certain amount of these special cards that are on the market. Once the supply ends, they stop going onto the market. But if we look at the pie's hourlies, at a high at the moment 83, at a low he's been down at so 70,000 coins. He's coming back today and whatnot, which is fine. Yesterday 89 at a high, 85 at a high, dropped down again to about 78. But you can see the fluctuations on him as it goes up and down, up and down. And again, if we look at his daily graph from what we've had so far in the game, let's just go to let's get this up at like 18. At a high last week of 94,000 coins. Is he going to bounce back to 94,000 coins this week? Potentially not. But is this a safer investment in my opinion than someone like a Varane? Yes, it is. And the reason why I find this safer again is because there's no more of him on the market. Once this card comes onto the market like it has done today, it then gets taken off a weekend league. You could no more that card gets supplied. So let's say, for example, you invest in Varane's this week and you go, okay, cool, 90,000 coins is my buy price. You buy 90,000 tonight and then tomorrow morning everyone opens up Div Rival Awards and he gets supplied again. Whereas, okay, he gets held down. Then at night at 6 p.m. tomorrow, he then gets bought in, they get supplied again in terms of more promo packs. He gets held down again. With a Depay, it's like, okay, cool, I'm buying Depay for my team. I'm buying Depay for my team. I'm buying Depay for my team. There's no more coming onto the market of him. And it's why I really, really like these sort of cards, in my opinion, this week for the buy. What we also saw yesterday was the market get hit quite heavily in terms of meta centre-backs because of Boateng. Because of the new Boateng card. Is it Jerome Boateng? Is. A lot of these cards got hit. So if you look at Laporte, at a low today of 460, but that actually wasn't the case. I saw him early on in the market for 442 at one point. I didn't buy him. I don't know why I didn't. But again, he's been seeing averages of like 588 there, 565, constantly hitting around 500k. It was yesterday evening that he dipped off with Boateng coming out. And if you look at Monday, again, averaging a sort of 500ks. These are sort of cards that I'm interested in because they were sold off in panic. So a lot of these like meta centre-backs, Laporte, Walker, Upamecano saw a hit, Kimpembe saw a hit. They all got sold off in the panic of Boateng, or people that were selling them off and putting Boateng into their team instead. And they've steadily kept coming down since then. And so I am interested to look at those. But again, if you're going to look to buy into these cards, you have to check their graphs on Futbin. It's vitally important you do that. A lot of you guys at the bottom of this now are going to comment and say, should I buy the pie? I'm not telling you to go out and buy these cards. I'm telling you guys, go and look at the market. Check these cards out. See what they're doing. It's really easy to see what cards do on the graphs. If you go players, you go FIFA 21 players. And for example, if I was just giving you a call that I think there was a lot of meta centre-backs that are down, go position centre-back. And then obviously skip out all the icons and whatnot, but have a look at some of them. Have a look at Koulibaly and get him up. Get up Sergio Ramos' inform card, although he's got his team a year now. Let's have a look at else we get up Koulibaly's normal card. Let's get up Varane's road to the final. Let's get up Fabinho. Let's get up Alaba. Make sure let's get Alaba because it'll be affected by other stuff. Let's get Walker. And again, so Laporte, Kalidou Koulibaly, 549,000 coins. If I look at him now, so we've been in around 525. Yesterday was 580, so a bit of a drop off to 545 where he's at now. Does he stay low? Potentially, potentially not. It all comes down to what the market does in the next 24 hours, but I monitor him. I'll monitor and keep an eye on him and see what he does. Ramos again, hourly graph. Yes, they're interested where he was before the dip. So again, 182, they come down to 156 at points yesterday. He's back up at 171 now. And again, I want to look at what he's done today. Got down to 150, 147. And I'm seeing dips to 147 and back up to 160 again. Dips to 150, back up to 170 again. So he's a card that I'll keep an eye on and go, okay, cool. Well, if he keeps dropping to those 150 marks and getting back to 171, that could be an idea for a flip. I could probably list him overnight for 175, potentially for a sale. I won't look at that Koulibaly. Varane's road to the final card. This is high and stuff. Again, not really much change in what he's... I'm assuming that there's going to be very little movement on him with Boateng. It's not sort of card you see him movement on again. So a dip even there. What do you say it, actually? What, 100k hit yesterday before bouncing back 50k now? He did see a dip from it. Fabinho, again, averaging about 209 if you go hourlies and look at yesterday. Again, saw a bit of a dip, but nothing terrible. Has not really been affected too much. And then Kyle Walker, 679. Now I know this card's taken a hit because he was 720 yesterday. So I know for a fact he took a hit. He got, 715 there. So he's come down, 2,000 come down masses. But 690, 679. Again, that's how you look at Thursday flips. You keep an eye on them. But your place to start is always popular players. Rashford, look at him and go, okay, cool. Where is he at the moment? 32 on Xbox. So he's been on a downward spiral for a long, long while now. But again, yesterday we got lightning round supply. Did his price get hit that much? Not really. So supply tonight, see him drop, could be a decent buy-in my opinion. Could be a half decent buy-in, but you need to get the price right. And again, Hunter's always going to be a better shout because you'll be able to protect yourself off to some degree. But the reason why I go for the cards I go for, as this starts to lag out, the reason I go for the cards that I go for is because I know them. I've used them, I've worked with them, and I've made mistakes on them. And that's how you're going to make coins in this game. You make mistakes from making investments into cards. That's when you go, actually, I'm going to check them out and make sure that I'm doing what I'm doing. But everything you're seeing here right now is me trading on the market to look at what's going down and what's going back up again. Tierney's the only one I didn't. I picked him up for 30,000 coins on a snipe when I was doing on a refresh filter, so that was good. But all these Bambas, these Carrascos, I'm buying them as I'm seeing cards dip today. I'm buying, holding, let the market come back up again. Right, now I sell. I now know there's a bounce back from Volland on the 36k I picked him up for to 40,000 coins. I know on Carrasco I picked him up for 38,000 coins. There's a bounce back to 43,000 coins. The Tajero has been picked up for this one was 82,500. I think they were all 82,500. He got even lower than that earlier on. Bounce back on him, see where he's at. And that's really where you've got to be playing the market for the next 24 hours. There's a lot of coins to be made, but you've just got to be mindful of the cards that you're looking at and having some sort of idea of where the market's at. Kante's another one that I've been looking at today. He got down to 111 this morning, and I debated being on stream to him because I was like, he's come down quite a bit, and I didn't. And I sort of regret it now because it seems to be the morning period between like 9 and 12 is when the market's quite low. There's not much movement in the game, and so I'm keeping an eye out. But tonight again, I saw him bounce back to 124 earlier on. So that's without any weekend league demand or supply. So move my chair up. So I know he got back to about 124, and he bounced back from 118, 111 now to where he is now. Again, tonight I'm looking for that and thinking, okay, cool. If heavy supply brings him down to 100, 105 tonight, there's probably a buy point for me on Kante. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I'm going to be doing also live on stream. All of it is done live on stream. So if you want to watch, get involved, watch the streams. I do it all for you guys in front of you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm transparent as anything, as much as I can be. But that's what you've got to be thinking about for tonight for Thursday flips. In my opinion, they are the play for tonight. There is an argument for investing into cards that link to Boateng as more people do that SBC. An obvious one being Neuer for the fact that he's obviously impacts at the moment as the team of the year. Probably not going to get any supply for a while. And the more people that do Boateng, the more that Neuer comes off the market. He's very inflated though, so I'd be very careful with Boateng buys, anything linked into him. For me, the play would be the higher metas, but mainly special cards. I really like to look at special cards this weekend. That's probably what I'm going to go in on. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you never miss an upload. Hopefully that's giving you an idea as to how you want a Thursday flip tonight. Website subs, there will be a load of Thursday flips on the site for you, so you haven't got to worry. Don't forget the giveaway on the website this month. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.